So in this video, me I go highlight some of Bounty Killer biggest achievement in a music. And me I go show on how street cred and respect give Bounty Killer one of them biggest songs. And the song we I talk about made it to the Billboard at 100. And if you watch this video until the end, then you're going to see Bounty Killer have more accolades in the music than the vast majority of dancehall artists. And remember in this video, we are dealing with straight stats and facts. So I could kick it off with the Billboard reggae album chart. So according to Billboard, Bounty Killer have 7 albums we make the Billboard reggae album chart. We have My Experience that was released in 1996. Peaked at number 1 and spent 41 weeks on the chart. Then you have Next Millennium, released in 1998, and this peaked at number 1 and spent 27 weeks on the chart. Then we have Fifth Element, released 1999, peaked at number 2, spent 21 weeks on the chart. Then you have Ghetto Dictionary, Volume 1, which is the Art of War, and Volume 2, which is a mystery. Released 2002. Art of War peaked at number 2 and spent 15 weeks on the chart. The Mystery peaked at number 5 and spent 12 weeks on the chart. Now remember that The Mystery was nominated for a Grammy in 2003, and I think Lee Scratch Perry won the Grammy that year. But bear in mind that for your album get considered for Grammy, it means you are putting the work. It means people in the music industry recognize the quality of your work, the quality of your album. And anybody in the music can tell you, if an album or a song get nominated for a Grammy, even though that album or that song might not win, it still shows that it is on par with whichever song or album win the category. Because you would have to depend on that level in order for your work to be considered in that category. Then we have Ghetto Grammar, released 1997, peaked at number 12, spent 4 weeks on the chart. Then we have Nana Mercy, The Warlord Scrolls, released 2006, peaked at number 15 and spent 2 weeks on the chart. So this is the Billboard reggae album chart. Bounty Killer have 7 albums were it the Billboard reggae album chart. We are going to move on to the Billboard 200. So we move from reggae category now. We are going to the Billboard 200. Now, if you look on the Billboard 200, Bounty Killer album My Experience debuted in 1996 and it peaked at number 145 and spent 4 weeks on the chart. And again, not many artists have a Billboard 200 album. Killer have one, peaked at 145 and spent 4 weeks on the chart. So now we are going to move on to the Billboard at 100. Let me point out this. A lot of artists in a dancer don't know what it is like to have a Billboard at 100. Bounty Killer have 3. Now, if you go further, even some artists will make the Billboard at 100 don't know what it is like to have a song or a collaboration will make it in the Billboard at 100 top 10. Bounty Killer have 1 song will make it to the Billboard 100 top 10. So the first song, Hey Baby, that was done with No Doubt, released in 2001, peaked at number 5 and spent 20 weeks on the chart. Now, remember, Bounty Killer performed this song at the 2002 Super Bowl main stage. Now, that in itself is one of the greatest achievements in a dancehall and in the Caribbean, because Bounty Killer was the first Caribbean artist to perform at the Super Bowl main stage from the Caribbean. The first, which means Killer pioneer bout here. And so when some people are called Bounty Killer name, they have to put some respect on the general name, because he has achieved a lot in music when enough people don't talk about or when enough people don't know about. Some of your biggest artists, even artists that is considered bigger than Bounty Killer, has never touched a stage with over 30 million people watching simultaneously, and probably will never touch a stage of that magnitude throughout them career. Another thing, remember said this song won a Grammy at the 2003 Grammys. They won for best pop performance by a duo or group with vocals. So again, that is another notable achievement. So while Killer might not have a Grammy for an album, him have an album that was worthy of Grammy consideration, and him dip on a track will win a Grammy. So Bounty Killer have a Grammy plaque with this song. Him have other Grammy plaque too, because remember him did feature on DJ Khaled album. Forgot what the album name right now, but it win a Grammy. So Killer know what it feel like to win Grammy. The next song is Deadly Zone featuring Mobb Deep and Rapping Noid. And this was released in 1998, peaked at number 79, and spent 7 weeks on the chart. And remember that this song was featured on the Blade soundtrack, the first Blade movie out of the franchise. Deadly Zone is featured on the soundtrack. So again, another notable achievement. Now, Bounty Killer third at 100 song came about out of respect and street cred. So the people them will say street cred no value nothing. This song, this at 100 song, proven wrong, because Fugees did this song with Bounty Killer because of his street cred and because of the respect when come on in a dancer. And just so the fans know, Bounty Killer is the only artist in history, locally or internationally, that have the entire Fugees on one song. The only artist with Lauren, with Wycliffe, with Praz from one song. Killer do that with street cred and respect. When you consider the statistics, Bounty Killer is one of the elite dancehall artists that has achieved a whole heap of accolades in our music. Another notable achievement is to be able to maintain a career and to maintain relevance with the fans, locally and overseas, even in those countries where Bounty Killer is not permitted to work right now. Him still maintain a connection and a relevance with fans. Now, to maintain a career over 30 years, that in itself is a notable and great achievement. And not only to maintain the career, but to stay relevant and to be in demand is nothing short of greatness. Now, one of the things that we offer is that Bounty Killer get back in US visa. And we could just pass with big up Gargamel, because we see Gargamel get back in US visa and is now back in the United States. So, again, congratulations and big up to Bojo Bantan. And we just hope say the general thing get free up and him get to come connect back with him fans them in person in the United States. So those are just some of the most notable achievements the Bounty Killer have. And we can go on and on and on with other achievements. The one that I want to present are just some of the most notable where people can easily recognize and know say the general put in him work in a dancehall and in a music in general. So until next time, big up on yourself. Peace.